would you block someone instantly?
No, the guys will go misbehave. You just swipe down, click on that 3 dots, block.
Broken trust, because I trusted her and she had an affair outside our relationship, and then I just had to block her.
I don't think I've ever blocked anyone before.
Lying. He was lying about being single, and I'm not the type to fight for a man. I'm sorry. I like peace of mind.
Because you know your words.
I can give you money, but if you're asking of you too much, that's when I should block.
I mean, how can you tell me you raped 4 times? Like, you were raped 4 times.
I rather just leave the message on reply.
I feel like one person cannot rape one person. Do you understand? One guy cannot rape one girl. I don't think it can ever happen. So I just blocked her.
Good day, my country people, wherever you are, go under your fan or your AC, because today's headlines, they are hot. We're starting off strong with a political alliance that's already cracking before it even started. A fake government agency that ran for 2 years with nobody catching it. We have a viral lady that went from being dragged to being sponsored in 48 hours. And of course, Nollywood mourning a legend.
And maybe there, we've still got plotting and plotting. We've got Wike's political calculations in Rivers State and FCT. We've got a tragic family incident involving a family of 4 and their dog. Let's not forget their dog in Kogi State. We've got federal government agencies, fake federal government agencies, in targeting foreign institutions and foreign firms. These are some of the top stories, crazy stories coming up on the show. And you know what time it is, you know where we are. It's your favorite show, Press and Pause. And I am Chukwame Kobunna. I've got with me your favorite girl, right?
Yeah.
The baby girl.
A.K.A. Blessing Ehi Kowechu. Glad to have you guys on the show. Now to the headlines.
Along with losing Rivers FCT for APC presidential campaign DG's job, stemming from page 8 of this day newspaper. And on the Vanguard, Angelique Kidjo to become first African musician to get Hollywood star. On pages 3 of this day newspaper, Tinubu asks APC campaign council to defeat forces seeking to take Nigeria backward. And on pages 5 of this day newspaper, how fake agency plan to swindle foreign firms.
Reporting from The Nation newspaper, pages 5 states that 2027 storm in opposition camp ahead of single candidates summit. The Punch newspaper reports a woman allegedly assaulted by touts demanding money on Lagos Road. Still on page 2 of The Nation's newspaper, Kogi probes death of 4 family members and dog after an Amala meal. The Cable newspaper reports Obore Wori 8 offers 500,000 naira to viral lady involved in Tony Elumelu's incident. And the Punch newspaper reports that popular actor Ogogo has been buried on Monday and has died from cancer.
And the G shares beat straight up from Instablog Nigeria. My wife was the one assaulting me, celebrity photographer claims.
They tried to fast track the hearing, but there was no way. Nigerian celebrity dancer Pokoli is in the UK custody. These are many more interesting gists of what we're going to be giving you once we get back from this break. Stay with us. Welcome back, guys. Thank you for staying with us. Please do not forget that this show is proudly sponsored by Pali Agro and Swift. If you would like to advertise with us, there are numbers displayed on the screen. Please text, call us to display your brand on this beautiful show. Now to the news in details. Obore Wori 8 offers 500,000 naira to viral lady involved in Tony Elumelu's incident. A young UBA trainee became the subject of widespread online discussion after a video from UBA Graduate Management Accelerated Program showed her addressing Tony Elumelu by his first name while asking him a question. Elumelu corrected her, saying he preferred to be addressed as Mr. Elumelu or TOE. The exchange triggered mixed reactions online, with some defending Elumelu's position on respect and others arguing that first name address can be common in some corporate settings. Following the backlash against the young woman, Osai Success, Senior Special Assistant on Media to Delta State Governor Sheriff Oborewori, offered her 500,000 naira, a trip to Asaba, VIP access to the Delta State Social Media Summit, and an ambassadorial role. All this is a lot. This is a whole. Speak of blessing in disguise.
Please.
Speak of blessing in disguise, true, because
blessing in disguise, grace to grass.
Because what do you mean? I mean, let's first talk on respect and hierarchy in Nigerian corporate culture. I feel like we as Nigerians, or we as Africans, we have imbibed the Western culture, right? I mean, this what we are wearing is derived from the Western culture. We've even our settings, most of them from the Western culture. But when it comes to certain things, like why are we not wearing Ankara now? When it comes to certain things, we still want to carry culture on our head. If a trainee was told that you call these people, regardless of their status, by their first name, I'm sorry, but when she wants to ask a question or when she wants to speak, she will follow the rules. There are some people, I'm not going to call them ITK, but there are people that want to abide by rules. And I feel like in her defense, you know, some of us have this, let me do things like prim and proper, right? So I truly do not blame her. But you know, Shafi Bello had also said something about, she had come out and said, oh, we should actually we should follow our culture, we're starting to lose it. Ria Abdul had also, you know, come to speak on it. But do you think the backlash is excessive?
I do not think the backlash is excessive, for one. I mean, what is a trip to Asaba, please? Come on.
But what do you mean by that? Asaba is a very...
What is an ambassadorial role? What exactly is she going to be?
It doesn't matter. See, anyway, it's bag of rice or bag of rice.
Anyway, I do not think the backlash is excessive. And let's take it back to what she said. They were trained and said, you know, address regardless of status, but that is in the workplace.
Okay,
that thing that happened was not in the workplace. That was outside the workplace.
How?
And let's just take it out of that for a second, right?
Okay.
Even though we are westernized to a certain degree, we are cultured people. We are cultured people. And I'll take it back to something a professor, a black American professor said. I've forgotten her name anyway. She said sometime in an interview, she was being asked a question by a young girl. And this is why I'm saying it's not really about the Western and everything. She was being asked a question by a young girl, and the young girl addressed her by her name. She was calm, unlike Tony that, you know, wanted to correct her straight up. She was calm and received the question. And after the question, she called the girl to order and she said, irrespective of where we are, this is who I am and this is who you are.
I don't think it matters.
It's to some people it really matters.
I think when you were correct. Are you even supposed to be corrected in the first place? If this is how you were trained.
I think for certain situations you need to read the room. You can't walk into a place. For instance, this South African American comedian, he addressed Barack Obama on a show by Barack, right? And that is his name, of course. And Barack Obama called him to order instantly. He said, I am President Barack Obama. And this is in Trump's era, right? He's not even still a sitting president. He said, I am President Barack Obama. To you, I am President Barack Obama.
Okay,
Do you understand?
so let's come back to a major issue,
Right.
which is him offering her 500,000 naira.
That's just way off the top.
I don't think so. What he had said was he wanted the online backlash was too much, and truly it
What was the backlash
Do you know what?
online?
Have you ever been dragged online before?
Yes,
Do you know
I-
it causes depression?
Oh please.
Did you just say oh please?
Yes, I did. Oh
It causes
please.
depression. I think the same thing had happened to the lady that had an issue with earpiece,
Okay.
where she was being dragged and cracked over
Okay.
during
I
the
like
exercise.
I like this now.
I like that he's trying to think of the things that how it affects us mentally. I
True,
don't think there's anything wrong
true,
with what we are
but
just
with the woman that was dragged on the airplane, if there is a backlash on hers, I could understand the depression. But if there's a backlash on this girl, I'm trying to understand what depression could mean when you're being corrected.
Oh please! Do you see how they were dragging her? They were dragging that girl.
What was the dragging that you should have said?
Everybody was being real. They're not being real.
I'm being as realistic as
And also
possible.
come out and questioned his actions.
Right.
Because it's like he's targeting, certain people that are.
Now I can understand it from this perspective, because if he goes outside of the country, when a young girl addresses him by Tony, he's not going to correct her, right?
That's not it, but I feel like we're putting. I do agree with Riyadu when she says that we should, imbibe, we should follow our cultures, and if he continues to do like this, more people are going to disrespect. But anyhow, I accept, I support what he did, and I hope that
The 500,000.
yes, and everything else,
Right. I won't risk losing Rivers FCT for APC's presidential campaign DG's job. Weekly reports from the This Day newspaper. The 2027 political calculations are already exposing interest alliances and tensions within Nigeria's political landscape. FCT Minister Nyesom Wike has explained why he would not take up the position of Director General of the APC Presidential Campaign Council, saying he would not risk losing his political influence in Rivers State and the Federal Capital Territory for the position. Wike remains a member of the PDP even though he serves in the APC-led federal government. His political relationship with President Bola Tinubu has therefore continued to attract attention as the 2027 election approaches. The APC has now appointed former Zamfara Governor Abdulaziz Yari as the campaign council's Director General. Wike says his priority is to protect and deliver his political interests in Rivers and the FCT rather than take a national campaign position that could affect that calculation. First of all, let me say Wike is a politician. And when I say Wike is a politician, I say it with the utmost respect. Wike is who I like to call a politician. Because how do you have a PDP member?
And then you still have things.
How do you have,
APC
do you understand?
against you.
How do you have a PDP member as the minister
Truly.
of the federal government territory as an APC government? It's crazy. Wike is who I like to call.
Wike is always on the news.
He is.
Last week, Wike this week, Wike next. I could bet you.
And then I totally agree with everything he's saying, because Wike was once a governor of Rivers State. He still has political alliances in Rivers State, even with PDP, APC, and all the political parties. He has small alliances there. And then, as the former governor of Rivers State, he still is the minister of the Federal Capital Territory, which is a lot. He cannot just tone down those alliances and become a director general of just the political campaign. What happens after the political campaign?
But regardless, and like you said, he's playing politics. I don't think
He is by most level politician. He's a smart man. He's a very smart
He's
man.
smart, even though he's
Whatever it is you want to say,
He's smart,
that
bro.
man is smart. That man, he goes for what he wants.
If you say
The way.
I'm not going to argue.
Anyway, I mean, Wike's political influence in Rivers and the FCT is something that I think he will want to hold more than being a director general of any political campaign. And I think that his campaign as DG's position is something that can die off immediately after the election.
hopefully we don't have to go back and forth with this. Hopefully he sticks to his role and does positive things.
He's definitely.
We don't want to see him on the news next week for any negative.
Oh please, I want to see him on the news because he said his role is delivering Rivers State and the FCT, and that is his role, and that is what he's going to do to his utmost best.
By God's grace.
Yeah.
The Nation newspaper reports, page 7, 2027 storm in opposition camp ahead of single candidate summit. While the APC is already putting its presidential campaign structure in place, opposition groups are still trying to resolve one of the biggest questions facing them ahead of 2027, whether they can unite behind a single presidential candidate. The G100 group has been pushing for a single opposition candidate and has been consulting major opposition figures, including Atiku Abubakar, Peter Obi, and Rabiu Kwankwaso. The idea is based on the arguments that multiple opposition candidates could divide the anti-APC vote, while one candidate could consolidate the opposition's strength. However, the major obstacle remains the question of who would emerge as that candidate. Atiku, Obi, and Kwankwaso each have their own political structures, supporters, and presidential ambitions. Reports indicate that discussions are continuing, but significant differences remain. The proposed opposition summit has also been shifted, highlighting the difficulty of getting different camps to move at the same pace. This is a very juicy political gist. Like,
right.
I am lucky interested.
The talk of what is going on is something like to actually sit
I'm
and
looking
watch.
at it because this is the gist. I think around April they had come together at Ibadan, I think, and they had said they had signed something like Ibadan Declaration, where they had said that there's going to be one candidate opposing the APC.
Yeah.
You know APC is big, you know, and they're trying to be anti-APC.
Right.
So they're saying there's going to be one candidate that's going to oppose Tinubu in the 2027 election, so that, you know, we would actually get change, right? But now things are starting to become, you know, things are
Quite interesting.
Quite interesting, because now they're saying, Atiku is saying that he has already come out with the subsidy thingy. He has already told Nigerians what he's going to offer them. So he doesn't see the need to be part of this. Obi, that's the Labour Party.
Yeah.
They are also saying that's the Labour Party. Yeah, well, everything. They're also saying they do want to unite, but they also do not think that one person, one candidate should be the only person, you know, opposing to that. They don't think it is really necessary. Labour Party is also saying that everyone should just come under their. See, it's a lot of.
I think it's a smart political play where coalitions are divided, right? We do not have just the APC or the PDP, or, you know, everybody is divided, and it's something nice because now we really know whose support is whose, like who is supporting who.
I need you to realize that the major issue here is who are they going to put there to oppose Tinubu, to fight?
Yeah, that's the coalition. That's the coalition Obi and Kwankwaso already has.
Obi saying I should be, like, there are several people saying I should be the one here. So I think that's the major issue. I mean, I don't blame.
Right now, I think the strongest pull is the Obi Kwankwaso coalition. I think that is the best. That is the best forward to opposing the APC government currently.
Are we going to say that? Yeah. Are we going to say that?
Yeah, we can, right. Definitely.
What do you think should determine the candidate that's going to?
There was something Obi said in one of his interviews. He said that the public should know who their to-be president should be, and the public should be able to ask their to-be president certain questions. Their president should be able to come forward in public and speak to their people or to his people, right? answer questions. Answer questions about education, answer questions about moving the country forward, answer questions about taking us out of debt. And if a to-be president has all these things down.
But who do you think should determine the candidates?
I think past qualifications should determine
Who do you think, who do you think should determine the candidates? Tinubu. Let's bring out his strongest.
Just say. Tinubu asked APC campaign council to defeat forces seeking to take Nigeria backward. This is the newspaper report on page 3. President Bola Tinubu has formally activated the APC presidential campaign machinery ahead of the 2027 election. The president heads the APC presidential campaign council with Vice President Kashim Shettima and the APC national chairman, Lentare Yewada, as vice chairman. Former Zamfara Governor Abdulaziz Yari has been appointed Director General, while Imo State's Governor Hope Uzodinma is secretary. In addressing the council, Tinubu has charged the campaign team to defend the administration record and defeat what he described as forces seeking to take Nigeria backwards. The APC is likely agreement to center on continuity and the administration's claim of progress, while the opposition is expected to campaign on areas where it believes the government has fallen short.
What does taking Nigeria backward, what does it mean?
In his defense, I'd say, I think he's trying to say the reforms, or like for instance the subsidy that was taken up, and from things that I've read in the past, I think the subsidy, going back to subsidy for instance, is taking Nigeria backward, and I'll say this because Nigeria is it's an oil, state, sovereign state, right? And unlike Qatar, for instance, Nigeria does not produce as much million of barrels as Qatar does.
Okay, but
regardless, let me bring this into perspective. Say, for instance, Qatar produces a whole lot of millions of barrels of oil. Now, because of that, Qatar can designate about, say, 20% to their country. And now, when they designate 20% of oil to their country, they can reduce the cost for their people.
All right.
Right? But in our case, Nigeria is not producing as much as Qatar does. So we cannot designate certain amounts to our country. We cannot subsidize. Designating a certain amount to the country means you're going to subsidize, and the country pays less on the oil you're producing. But in our case, it's totally different. We are not producing as much, so we need to sell everything we are producing to make money. And then you're saying we need to sell so much, and you're subsidizing, which means you're taking money from where you're earning, which is totally wrong. So when he says,
what article is
it's part of the reasons he's saying take Nigeria backwards. APC has certain achievements, no doubt. For subsidy, tax reforms, agricultural initiatives, because he gives there are subsidies on infrastructure, agricultural infrastructure, on tools, and he has here there are agricultural reforms, there is infrastructural projects. I've never seen that one anyway, but
are you an APC supporter?
I am a Nigeria Do Well supporter.
So.
And certain economic reforms and investments, but APC, these are the things APC has done that the current sitting president Bola Ahmed Tinubu has said that he doesn't want these things to go back. He doesn't want Nigeria to be taken backwards. And if you ask me, I'll tell you that if these things do not keep going forward, automatically Nigeria is going backward.
I beg to differ.
Oh.
But Punch newspaper reports a woman alleging assault by touts who have been demanding money on Lagos Road. A Lagos woman has alleged that she was assaulted by a suspected road tout, popularly known as Agbero, along the Ikate axis of the Lekki-Epe corridor. According to her account, the tout blocked her car window while demanding money from her, leading to an alleged physical confrontation. The incident has drawn attention to continuing concerns over harassment, intimidation, and informal collections by touts on Lagos roads. The account was shared publicly on social media and subsequently reported by Punch. Now, this particular case, I'm sad for it because what is this Agbero uprising that we're having? What exactly is this Agbero uprising? This sense of entitlement is alarming.
Let's not call it an Agbero uprising because
It's like a zombie apocalypse at this point.
These guys have been there since God knows when.
Now they are more
constituting a level of nuisance that the public doesn't want to sit with or can never sit with. Because what do you mean abuse?
Why are you stealing people's cars? Using your car.
If you're asking for money, ask for money by all means. But do not.
Like if you don't give them money, some of them will stay on your car.
Now imagine. Because I saw the video where the woman was complaining. Imagine she wasn't wearing. Imagine she wasn't wearing something
inside. So sad. And she's not an entrepreneur.
It's a level of fiscal abuse.
I don't understand having to hustle for your money. Like you have worked for your money, and then some entitled. There are cases of to say you must give them money because I'm driving on Lagos road.
Car breakdown on the road, and then you see these guys come up and tell you that I'm going to help you push your car, and you're like, oh, good Samaritan, and they help you push your car, and you know the crazy thing,
you must pay
before you move. You must pay, and it's not like you're paying something substantial. Like it's crazy.
You must pay them. Even moving now, you can't move with trailers, you can't move they would ask for money before you enter certain estates. They would ask for, like, I feel like the government they need to do something.
Yes, they do need to.
Quiet too much, and we understand the whole Lagos is your state.
I'm going to say one thing. Yeah, and the thing is that if our armed forces, the police, for instance, continues with the collection of money on the road,
right?
Nobody stops these Agberos from collecting because
no.
Because I'm saying this because you cannot be pushing for law to be enforced while breaking the law. No,
it is not the same thing. They're not even in the same. How are you comparing Agbero? I'm not equating. Say, okay, the police, they are there. They are trying to protect you. But what is an Agbero looking for that they are extracting money from you?
I'm not equating it. But I'm saying that I'm literally saying that the police should take their jobs more seriously.
I don't think
if they are being on the road for check-ins, right? They should also watch out for the harassments that these Agberos constitute.
Let me tell you, even if police stops taking bribe today, this Agbero nonsense, it will still continue.
No, if they stop taking bribe today, for instance, their eyes will be more focused on the things that happen on the road.
Do you know? Have you seen Agbero and police people fighting before? Okay, you ain't nepo baby. That's why. let's move on.
Okay, moving on. Angelique Kidjo to become first African musician to get Hollywood star. Beninese music icon Angelique Kidjo, a 5-time Grammy Award winner, is set to make history with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. The honor recognizes a career spanning more than 4 decades and her international contribution to music. Kidjo is being recognized as the first African musician and first Black African to receive a star on the famous Hollywood Boulevard. Her achievement represents another major milestone for African music on the global stage. This is beautiful.
Big one.
This is beautiful. Like, you want to first of all ask yourself, what is that Hollywood walk? Like, it is literally Hollywood Walk of Fame star. Like, it's not just Hollywood star, it is Hollywood's Walk of Fame. Like, it's on Boulevard, Hollywood Boulevard, and that place, it's over 2,600 stars. Icons. Now Angelique Kidjo stands with the likes of Michael Jackson.
Can you imagine?
Right, Michael Jackson, Tom Hanks, Denzel Washington, Diana Ross. Like, these are prominent names. Legends. Icons. Call them whatever it is,
so
if it is
happy
big
for
and
African
good.
music.
Right.
Burna Boy soon. Davido soon.
Right.
Arasta soon.
Right. I mean, let's take it back to when Angelique Kidjo won the Grammy. Right, where she was nominated with Burna Boy and Davido, and then she won the Grammy. It was something to watch, because we saw how Davido and Burna Boy were overjoyed by her Grammy, right? Not even theirs, by her Grammy. It means that
she has a very peculiar sound. Like, once you hear her voice,
yeah,
it
means whatever she's won is ours too. She's representing Africa as a whole. Everything she's doing right now. Now we have the likes of Fave, for instance. Let's take the upcoming girls. Fave, Arasta. These are people.
Arasta upcoming. On yourself.
No, when it comes to when it comes to Angelique Kidjo, I mean.
Regardless. She dropped a song with the legend Angelique Kidjo, so
right.
Arasta is not upcoming. On yourself.
Okay, correction. Anyway, but these are the people that look up to Angelique Kidjo, and they want to be where she is. Win their first Grammy, win their first Grammy, be nominated to different titles.
I mean, this is big. This is big for Africa. This is congratulations. Yeah. She just keeps raising the bar.
She just keeps going bigger and bigger.
Happy for her. Arasta next. Anyways, Punch newspaper reports that popular actor Ogogo has been buried on Monday, and he died from cancer. Yoruba Nollywood actor Taiwo Hassan, popularly known as Ogogo, has died at the age of 66 after battling cancer. He had spent more than 4 decades in the Nigerian film industry and was widely recognized for his work in Yoruba language cinema. His death was followed by tributes from colleagues and other prominent figures in the entertainment industry. His remains are being buried in his hometown of Ilaro, Ogun State, on Monday, August 24th, 2026. Now, this is a sad one.
Yeah, it is sad.
This is really sad. I don't exactly enjoy speaking on things like this, because truly, like, when the news dropped, I just started seeing everybody started posting. Like, this is a legend. This is someone that we grew up watching. Apparently, he had started from being a mechanic, and working his way up there. Like, once you see his face, once you see him acting, he has 2 other, they're like 3 musketeers. Yeah. I mean, we saw how he was crying, his colleagues were crying, just to tell you how good of a person
he is.
He was. Sadly.
He's dead.
How good of a person he was, the things people were saying about him, even his children, it genuinely is so heartbreaking. His daughter, he had told his daughter to believe in Allah, that he's not going to die. Apparently, he was bawling for like months. Like, this thing just happened, and suddenly, because when had I seen the news of he's seeking for help because he has stage 4 cancer, and all of a sudden we're hearing that he's dead. Terribly sad. And I don't like that. I'm quite sad that our legends are dead. Like, if only they could live long, if wishes were horses.
I do not like what is going on.
What is going on?
With the obituary, 1.
What is going on?
And 2, the fact that oftentimes we see cases of this with our movie legends. If it's not cancer, it's something with their leg, having to cut off their leg, or having to cut off an arm, or it's breast cancer. And
it's quite sad.
I mean, when it comes to...
we've had Alex Ekubo, we've had Ada Ame, we've had Mr. Ibu.
Yeah, and when it comes to these things, I think more care should be given to our veterans in this movie industry. Not just more care given, also they too should care for themselves, because cancer doesn't just come up.
There are several causes of cancer.
Cancer doesn't just come up.
Tobacco,
like alcohol. You're ingesting a lot of things that stay and stem and grows and become something terrible in the future.
Do you realize that there are times you'd have a sickness, you could it could be your lifestyle. You don't know that this is going to cause some sort of sickness to you, and you do it, and then when last did you go for checkup?
No, it's been.
I promise you that if you go for checkup now, there's always going to be something, and it really is quite
So
sad.
the advice would be what? Go for regular checkups. Be mindful of be mindful of the lifestyle you live. Be cautious of the lifestyle you live.
Nigeria entertainment industry. Right. Do you know that they are dragging Funke Akindele?
What for?
Her birthday was recently, and you know she has this movie before that's also coming up and soon. She has been promoting it massively, and people are asking her like, what's your problem? This man just died. You're here celebrating birthday. You're here promoting your movie. And in my head I'm like, she should not celebrate her birthday.
Why are people miserable?
No, I don't think they're miserable. Let's not do that.
She is celebrating her birthday amidst the death of a legend. I can understand that. He died.
Right.
He's been mourned.
Right.
Does it mean I can't celebrate my birthday?
They just didn't think that, read the room.
Please.
It is well. It is well.
Right. Anyway, we've got something crazy coming up soon. We've got gist on gist, like the juiciest part, the juiciest bit.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. Stay with us.
So if your partner's bride price is 50 million naira, are you going to stay and pay that money, or you are going to be there because of love?
My brother, it's a long thing, no.
The first thing is that I'm not going to reveal anything because of anybody.
I will run as soon as possible.
It's supposed to be tradition based only, but
They say 50 million for bride price is too much now.
The 50 million naira is much, very, very much. If I
have the money, actually I will pay. But the problem, that woman will not go out of my house because I have bought her.
They can't just give you a bride price of 50 million without she seeing it before she said bringing it to you.
she's trying to extort from him. Her family is a family of thieves.
For me to pay 50 million, I have to have it, and I have to have it in excess.
It does not matter about the relationship of 6 years.
I can't do this. Maybe we chill for some years, or you back off.
50 million for bride price, and my guy said he's not the chosen one. Guys, Lagos people specifically, or for everyone, Seb, is this love or business transaction gone wrong? Let's go find out from Lagosians.
I'm not going to wait.
You're not going to wait. You run.
I will run as soon as possible.
My brother, it's a long thing, no. I can't lie to you. If I have the money, actually I will pay. But the problem, that woman will not go out of my house because I have bought her. With 50 million, everything about that woman all belongs to me. Do you understand? We love her. Really, if I love her, I will do normal things I'm supposed to do as a family, normal. But if the woman is not showing me love and I pay that kind of money, I can't lie to you, I will not give her a chance.
Chance? What kind of chance are you talking about?
Freedom means that anything I say, that's what she will do.
The 50 million naira is much, very, very much. I
believe before it was presented to the man, she must have seen it. So she has seen it and then she says, oh, this is what the man can afford, and he can't afford it. She's trying to extort from him. Her family is a family of thieves.
Well, the business, some use it as a business, fine. You understand? Because we've seen cases whereby maybe a particular dad, maybe a father, will just come in and say, okay, go and marry this particular millionaire because the person is rich.
The first thing is that I'm not going to hustle anything because of anybody. Sure, you get it. Has to be for me to pay 50 million. I have to have it, and I have to have it in excess. Sure, you get. And I usually spend this way when I want to buy something of 50. Sorry for using buy. When I want to pay something of 50 million, I think I have to have like a lot of that 50 million, and I'm saying probably like times 20 of it, which is probably like 1 billion. Sure, you get. And when it comes to the issue of bride price, I don't believe in using money to actually marry somebody, because the moment I drop 50 million for bride price, I'm sorry, then it is like I'm acquiring an object. Sure, you understand? 50 million is not small, even to rich people. It is not small.
It's supposed to be tradition based only, but I'm not supporting the extortion part. However, times have changed. The economy is economy. So people try to gain profits from every means, both legally and illegally. And I don't support it though. I don't support extorting one's in-laws because she wants to marry their daughter. No.
And for the fact that if I love her and there is available, you know, when they talk that there is available, the money is available, I will stay. For the family giving you a bride price of 50 million, they can see your standard, that you worth it. That's one fact. And the your girlfriend too can see that, okay, he can do it. So, but if the family say, if the girl know you did not want the bride price of 50 million and they are bringing it to you, it's either you sit her down to let her know, bro, sis, I can't do this. Maybe we chill for some year, or you back off.
Yo guys, I had such an amazing time with Lagosians. Some of them said they are going to run, while some of them said they are going to wait to fight for their love. Okay, so you watching, what is your take on this? Let us know in the comment section. If you're new here, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow us on all our social media platforms at IbrandTV. See you next time. My name is Space Christopher.
Normal, we dey see am for streets, we dey see am for online, whereby women dey correct pikin wey no be their own. In fact, some dey go to the extent of they beat the child, like all in the name of correction. Shey you think say na normal thing, or you feel say make those women just mind their business because the pikin no be their own? Normal.
They should mind their business.
Yes, like it is casually said that it takes a whole community to train a child.
I beat her like were. I beat her like we should die.
The woman don't have any right to touch somebody's height because it's not your daughter.
She gave me to slap. I'm okay on my bike.
Any child that come out, we no wear clothes, we no dey alright. If mama see am for house, if mama no tell am.
It's absurd. Another person's mother cannot come and meet me and start correcting me for something.
If you want to have any train that you want to give to you, just focus on your children. Train your child. Your own child dey for house, you no go train your pikin. Even my mommy, I used to tell my mommy say, if you see any child outside wey dress iron, you go meet am say.
Welcome back, beautiful people. Thank you very much for staying with us. Please do not forget that this show is proudly sponsored by Pali Agro and Swift Dry Cleaning Services. So we've spoken on many interesting headlines and news, and we are back to give you juicy gist from social media. Emeka, what do you think?
The craziest bit is this thing we discussed the last session about that celebrity photographer.
It's
crazy now because I mean he's coming out to say that his wife was actually the one abusing him. He said, Alicia was in fact the one abusing me in her marriage.
Oh wow.
She cheated and I found her flirty and inappropriate chats with gospel singer Neon Adejo.
Gospel singer?
Holy Jesus, gospel singer.
Are you joking?
Wait, let me say this thing again. Maybe it was his typo error, or it's just me not understanding what he said. He said, Alicia was in fact the one abusing me in her marriage. It's like he's saying, this girl just carry me drop for house, keep for the motor.
No, I don't think that's
they do this one.
I don't
she
think
carry me just
case.
drop for house. She can't see come outside. Can't deal with gospel singer. I know the crazy bit here. He said that he was furious with the gospel singer, to be precise, because he said that I do your shoots freely for you. I do things freely for you. I don't even charge you for your shoots, and you have the F1 to go to my wife.
And what if it's the wife that went to him? How do you know that he was the one?
Waiting person do person.
How do you? See,
Adege is married. No. This no. Adege is married himself. The gospel saying that Adege, he's married. So even if it's the wife that came to him, you never respect your own wife and your own child.
Man,
you're asking her. You're asking her. Are you missing me? And she's saying, I'm not supposed to be saying listen to your wife and say leave that. Can you imagine? Like chats are coming up. Chats are
Lagos love story.
Oh my God, chats.
Lagos love. See how we were brutalizing that man.
See, I was mistaken last session
social media
because usually I'm of the opinion that whatever story comes up, just like Ngozi Adichie will say, do not be a perpetrator of a single narrative. Always want to hear the other side of the story before you conclude. There is always another side of the story. And we flew off the handle with the first story we heard.
I'm telling you, see, as we don't date, in my defense, we were handling men. We were handling.
Like
you can never be so short with men.
She said he keeps his laundry for 3 weeks without
3 months. Yes, I remember.
And then he had pictures of him being the nanny, pictures of him being in the kitchen cooking dinner.
So is it not his child?
Yeah, no, I'm saying that all her claims are just wrong.
Maybe it's not all. There's a truth in every story. There are just things she didn't tell us, guys. Let's relax. There are just things she didn't tell us. Still talking on infidelity and sexual misappropriation
because that's also what it is.
UK court just confirms Pokoli's assault case.
Wow.
The Snaresbrook Crown Court in the United Kingdom confirmed that Nigerian dancer Iwe Pascal Odinaka, popularly known as Pokoli, will appear before the court over an assault case. The London-based court confirmed the case in a correspondence sent out on Tuesday, August 25th. This I don't know how to take this news because I used to be a fan of Pokoli. I think I'm still a fan of Pokoli. Like I liked how he danced. I liked his energy.
Like how joyful he always.
Saying, oh, he doesn't smoke. He doesn't. I'm like, okay, girl, like clock it. Now that I'm hearing that he allegedly spiked a lady's drink to get intimate with her. Hey,
where do I start defending that?
It doesn't even make sense to me because he has the money, he has the fame. So women will throw themselves.
He's got all the girls.
He's not even ugly. So why would you want to spike a lady's drink?
But anyway, until he is.
Even if she's ugly, like what is it?
Like it's an alleged claim. So
okay, so you believe he didn't do it?
Until proven guilty, because I've had stories, we've seen stories. Yeah, we've seen stories. We've had footballers, we've had Johnny Depp, a movie actor, a legend. We've had serious footballers that have lost their careers simply because of false allegations.
We've also had true allegations.
Yeah, of course. But my point is that let us not draw the line on it being a conclusion until the court has declared it a conclusion.
Why do you not think? I'm sorry, but I'll try to get personal here. If it was your sister that came out and said, "Oh, this person," okay,
go ahead. I will be furious.
You are being biased.
I can understand.
You should serve.
I'll throw it back at you. If it's you or your brother, you definitely no. Let's just like it's so hypothetical, but you want the court to say that before saying.
It is never proper. If, God forbid, a relative of mine had done something really bad, like spiking a lady's drink and getting intimate with her, that is literally rape. It is sexual assault.
It is definitely.
Why would I say, oh no? Because I mean, blood is thicker than water, but regardless,
let me make that correction. It is the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. Not just blood is thicker than water. So when we're jumping into that, let's just understand the fact that all these are alleged claims.
And another thing thing is, I think he was flying back to Nigeria. He was caught on a flight. Like the fact that he was caught on a flight trying to escape.
No, please don't do that. Now
what do you mean by don't do that?
You're putting a full stop to everything.
I am not, okay, allegedly. He was caught on a flight trying to escape. So it's just making, I mean, he has pleaded not guilty, but regardless upon still, people have come out to say, oh, this is what Pokoli has done to me in the past. We don't know if it's true, but they're starting to, it's not one, not two, not three.
Like we've seen over and over and over again, whenever false accusations like this are made, we always have people, and it's a wonder because are these people paid? We have people come out and say, oh yes, he's done this, oh yes, he's done that, and then all of a sudden the courts declare he is not guilty because this evidence, that evidence, this evidence is showing that he is not guilty.
I mean,
who are those people coming out to say he's done these things before?
Several ladies who have not spoken up before have come out to say that, okay, yes, he has assaulted me in one way or another. This lady, she's quite popular. Apparently, it was leaked. She said, I think he grabbed her or something.
All I'm saying is that I am never in support for.
Hold yourselves.
Yeah,
hold yourselves. Rape, sexual assault, they're never the way to go. Please, I beg. I rest my case. Hopefully, he didn't do it, and he doesn't serve time. He did do it.
No, no remorse. If he definitely did assault her, I've got no remorse for him. But if he did not, please the court should find him not guilty and exonerate him.
Yeah, I really enjoyed this. The stories, from the stories to the headlines to the political news. Amazing stuff. I hope you enjoyed watching us as much as we enjoyed reporting to you. Thank you guys very much for staying with us. We are your favorite host, Ekere Blessing Ehi Kowe Cho.
And your boy, Chukwame Kobona.
Yes. Please do not forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, send to your friends. Tell us what you think. Tell us if we are wrong. Yes, tell us, guys, if you think what we've been saying is wrong. Tell us your opinions in the comment section. Thank you very much. Please do not forget that this show is proudly sponsored by Pali Agro and Swift Strike Cleaning Agencies. If you would like to advertise with us, there are numbers displayed on your screen. Enjoy! Call us, text us, whatever it is to advertise your brand on this beautiful show.
To be with you.
Yes. Thank you guys very much for staying with us. Join us on our conversation. Same time, same station. Because you know that if it matters, we're talking about it. Thank you. Bye. Have a lovely week.
This is why they buy fuel never increase like this. Suddenly, we just overnight, we see that the fuel have increased to 1,000 plus. Before 830, 800.